Reese Gold's worked his way up into second spot. We'll see whether or not fresh rubber's going on Christian Brooks to bring him back out on the racetrack again. I wonder whether or not anyone would use a couple sets of tires in this particular session. If you're going to do that, you're going to make that minor adjustment how the car feels on the fresh rubber. Qualifying on pole could be crucial. Of course, Brooks needs as many points as he possibly can. Can't give the point to Rasmussen. See the drivers working their way through the racetrack here around the turn number 3-4 combination. First time we've had the track map up, so I'm kind of picking up the visuals myself here. Coming through the 7-8 corner. This is big sweeping turn 7 and 8. That leads all the way back into turn 9. And then the shot you're seeing here out of turn number 10, 11 and 12 under the bridge and back onto the front straightaway. There's the bridge there. This is where they roll out of this corner back onto the straightaway. You can see how drivers peel off to driver's right to get into pit lane. Rasmussen still leading the way. Gold second, Brooks third. Prescott Campbell heading back out. Michael D'Orlando's working his way back into pit lane in the number 4 Cape Motorsports machine. Here comes Kyle Dupel as well. Time for Eduardo Barrichello to roll out to the racetrack. Even Sooner Murthy, Matt Round-Garrido. All 3 Pabst drivers have not yet turned a lap. Kent Vaccaro has not been on the racetrack yet either. I'm not sure what's going on with Vaccaro. He had an issue with the throttle sensor in the opening practice session today, and I thought they said they had it fixed. He has not been out on track yet to turn a lap. Here comes Josh Pearson. He's currently in the 7th position. First-year driver in the series here with Exclusive Autosports. Has made gains in leaps and bounds, a young driver out of Oregon. Rasmussen still P1, trying to get that bonus point. 14 points ahead of Reese Gold coming in. 7 race wins, the first 6 in a row. Struggled, though, at the end of the race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, at 21st position result there. 14th and 20th at Mid-Ohio. Then he backed it up with a win in the final round. Here comes Rasmussen to pit lane. They've got fresh Coopers out here as well, so we may see more fresh rubber here for him. He's P1 right now. The tires are waiting for him, but does he need to use them right now? That's the crucial thing here with Jay Howard driver development. Rasmussen P1, Siegel in 5th, Bogle in 8th, Prokacek 12th. Do they need to go to fresh rubber? Do they hold on to these tires, knowing the potential that they have the top spot? He's got a 14-point lead coming in. Brooks has gone back out, I believe, with fresh rubber. So a number of drivers going to go 2 sets here. And again, 4 laps on the tires they put in. Those tires essentially scuffed for one of the races. No real sense of urgency in putting the fresh Cooper tires on the car of Rasmussen. Siegel into pit lane as well. He's 5th or 6th now. It's Cameron Shields in the D-Force Racing entry. Has gone P5. Shields up into the 5th spot. Still have not seen the 41 of Kent Vaccaro. Christian Bogle out of the car already as well, so that's it for Christian Bogle, currently 9th position. Here goes the 44 of Christian Brooks. He'll roll back out in the white and red Exclusive Autosport machine. Drivers rolling out of the bridge there. Here's that shot coming up the front straightaway. Half-mile long front straight. You can see Brooks rolling back out onto the racetrack as well, just coming to the end of pit lane. About 7 minutes remaining here. Christian Brooks currently P3, 117.623. They're putting the fresh tires on for Rasmussen, but time winding down. Minute and 17 lap, 6.5 to go. Even if he rolled out here now, he'd be able to get his 3 laps in. But definitely no sense of urgency at all here right now for Brooks, rather for Rasmussen. I don't see fresh rubber going on for Siegel. They may hold on to some tires for him. No, they're going to work back to Siegel's car now. I just don't know if they're going to make a run at it here. Cameron Shields now moves up to P4. Jack William Miller to 7th. Nico Christodoulou up to 11th. Fast lap for all of those drivers. Gold made a run into pit lane, as did the other Cape Motorsports driver, so we'll see whether or not they had fresh rubber. Under the bridge at a turn 12, back onto the front straightaway here at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Across the start-finish line. Rasmussen, Gold, Brooks, Shields, and D'Orlando. Barrichello on lap 2 to P1. Barrichello takes over the top time. 117.149 for Eduardo Barrichello. Barrichello was second this morning. Fastest lap yesterday, a 117.38. And he has gone quicker, a 117.149. So Barrichello, who is most definitely in the championship fight, 50 points behind. Rasmussen wants this bonus point to close back up. 5 minutes remaining. Front cowl off on the number 9 of Nolan Siegel, so a minor adjustment for the J. Howard driver development crew. Christian Brooks last time by. Trying to find the last lap for Brooks. Yeah, that was his first lap at speed. So Brooks getting ready to lay one down here. Barrichello, though, half a tenth, 500ths quicker than Rasmussen. Keep an eye on some of these drivers turning things up. Mount Round Garrido has gone to P9. His teammate P1. Barrichello up to the top. Prescott Campbell now to P4. The Californian to 4th in the exclusive Autosport machine, quicker than Brooks, 117.542. Prescott Campbell left about a lap earlier than Brooks, so Brooks will be dialing things back in again. Brooks rolling down the front straightaway now with the 21 of Sooner Amurthy behind him. I believe that corner we're looking at right there would be rolling into turn number 5. Kind of a downhill run out of 4 into turn number 5. This is get them coming out of, I think, 6 through here. This will be turn number 6. Next shot through the 8-9 combination. Big sweeping corner, 8 and turn number 9. Next shot we'll have is them kind of coming into the 11 section. Now, this is the final corner. This is 10, 11A, and 11B coming back. And then down the front straightaway. Barrichello getting right at it, as we said, 117.149 on his second lap. Rasmussen remains in pit lane. Nolan Siegel pulled out. I'm not sure if he went back to the scales or went back to the garage area or onto the racetrack. I think he went to the garage area. That may be it for him. D'Orlando will roll down into his pit box as well. Michael D'Orlando currently 7th. Christian Brooks just turned his quick lap. He goes to P4. 117.478. Brooks 3/10 back of Barrichello now. Barrichello's fast lap number 2. 2 sets of rubber here for Christian Brooks as they're trying to put him on the front row or potentially onto the pole. This next lap, you have to believe, would be the fast lap for Christian Brooks. Car getting a little bit lighter. Got the speed into those tires, the heat into those tires. 117.478 for Brooks. And drivers working through that sweeping part of the racetrack here. This is really typical of a lot of the track, a lot of the parts of this racetrack. Big, wide, sweeping corners. Here's the bridge. Comes over into the paddock. Turn 12. Drivers leading their way back onto the front straightaway here. Driver tracking there, the number 9. I need Nolan Siegel back out on track. I thought he may have went back to the garages, but back on track again. Christian Brooks a little quicker, goes to P3. Up to 3rd for Christian Brooks, and he's continuing to push here now. We are down to a minute and a half remaining. This is almost it. Josh Green will come into his pit box. Josh Green, his quick lap, 12th right now. Top driver in the Cape Camp, Reese Gold, P4. Runner-up in the championship battle right now. Barrichello's done. Eduardo Barrichello's parked it in the number 22, a 117.149. Christian Brooks, though, driver still on the racetrack. He's gone from 5th to 4th to 3rd. He's back by just 0.2 of a second. Christian Brooks, they've used 2 sets of fresh tires in this session, trying to capitalize. 1 minute remaining. Should be the last lap for everybody rolling around here. See if Brooks has got anything at the end to get that little bit more. 117.147. 49 rather for Barrichello. 117.372 for Brooks. Rasmussen holding on to P2. Brooks seems to be the driver moving forward here now. Can he find some more speed on this particular lap? Or will that be it for the young Californian? Indeed, he does not go quicker the next time by. A 117.37 to 1.17.499, still on the racetrack. So Brooks is going to give it one more shot here. P3 for Brooks. Eduardo Barrichello trying to steal a bonus point to close himself to within 49 markers of Christian Rasmussen. Rasmussen will not be on the pole. Barrichello's got that spot now. The 4 of D'Orlando still out there. He's P7. Just a couple more drivers taking a shot at it here. Again, Brooks a 117.499 last time by. He'd need to find about 0.3 from that speed. As the clock has wound down, checker flag is being displayed. Drivers capping off this final lap. Brooks still out there trying to challenge. Reese Gold does not go any quicker. Brooks trying to dig in for one more. As USF2000 qualifying wrapping up. 117.372 the fast time. And no, Brooks does not do it. Backs off to a 117.630. The best he could do, a 117.372. 0.2 of a second back. It'll be an inside row 2 start alongside Reese Gold for Christian Brooks. Eduardo Barrichello with a crucial bonus point, and we'll start on the pole position in what will be definitely a track position race. Tough to pass here at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Eduardo Barrichello with the fast lap, a 117.149, 0.05 of a second quicker. Wow, picking up the number 11 of Nico Christodoulou. He's actually missing the top element on the rear wing, so an issue there for Christodoulou as we look down here at pit lane. But again, Barrichello, Rasmussen, Brooks, 1, 2, 3. Reese Gold in the 4th spot. Prescott Campbell, 5th. Cameron Shields in 6th position. Michael D'Orlando in 7th. Euven Sunder-Mur, the 8th. Nolan Siegel, 9th. And the last lap for Jack William Miller, the best, P10, 117.879. Top 12 drivers separated by a second. And literally the entire field, 1.25 seconds separating the entire field. Less than 1.3 seconds separating all 17 drivers. Another no-show here for Kent Vaccaro. Not sure what happened to Kent. We expected him to be out here for this qualifying run. But nonetheless, Eduardo Barrichello, first job for him. Qualify on pole, get that bonus point. It's going to give him an opportunity to grab another race win. Again, Barrichello, 2 race victories already this year. Scored 2 wins at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on that road course event. Got a second at Mid-Ohio as well. Looking to come back here to see if he can't cut into this lead for Christian Rasmussen. Barrichello, Rasmussen, Brooks, Gold, and Campbell. Great qualifying run for Prescott Campbell, P5 as he wraps up that top 5. The Californian turning a 117.542. So, folks, that wraps things up here for USF2000 on the Road to Indy TV network. We will be coming back at, I believe, 1:45 with qualifying for Indy Pro 2000. Those drivers set to go as well. They had a practice session this morning. We hope you join us again. Lots of racing, I think, as we know, still to come. 2 races set to go for tomorrow, for Sunday. We have a qualifying session for race number 2 as well in the morning. There is just a lot of crucial action for these drivers before we get done this weekend and start thinking about St. Petersburg for the drivers here in the USF 2000 program. Again, qualifying was done. Race 1 set to go at about 1 o'clock, or rather 3 o'clock this afternoon. Of course, that's Eastern time. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. qualifying for race 2. We race at noon, and 3:45 p.m. for race number 3. Again, hopefully you'll come back and join us. Indy Pro 2000 qualifying set to go for 1:45. On behalf of everyone here from Anderson Promotions and Road to Indy TV, my name's Rob Howden. Bye for now.